Hello. We're going to the second fight in the third tier of the Omega Raid series. This one's Alphascape V2. It's a dragon. Should be a familiar dragon if you've paid attention to the story. Like the main story. Look, it's Midgar Shomar, Father Dragons. I really like this song. Okay, so Maintain's going to turn the boss forward, north. See how he goes in a circle? We're gonna have to watch his animation for tells, okay? So he draws ambient aether once more, so he's going into a circle again. So he goes into the circle 2 times. Did you see that? When he goes into a circle 2 times, he's gonna do a circle AoE. It's pretty straightforward, right? But like, the AoE telegraph is so fast, you barely have time to react to it, which is why you gotta pay attention to the animation. Okay, so if you get hit with that, look at how much damage people are taking. And then you also get a damage down debuff. Okay, so that's going to be really important for this fight. Okay, so he draws an ambient aether, so he's going in a circle. He's going in a circle one more time, so that's a circle AoE. Okay, we've learned this now, it's established. Okay, after this one, we've got these signals. You might have seen it in previous fights, but if you haven't, these indicate that they're called earth shakers. So it's hard to see, but basically everybody who had one of those icons, there would be like this cone of like earth stuff that goes towards them. Okay, so when you have one of those icons, you want to run away from people, and you want to stay away from people who have those icons too, because it's going to be just a straight shot of stuff going in that direction. Okay. Achmorn, we're going to stack it. This one is going to hit a few times though, so you want to stack up and then stay stacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you want to stay put for that one. Okay, just go in a circle. Oh, this time he goes in a circle, but it's more like a flip, okay? Like a vertical flip. So whether you understand it as circle or flip or whatever, just know that these are the 2 variations that he can do. This maybe like horizontal circle, okay, a parallel to the ground circle, or a perpendicular one, a vertical spin, you know, whatever you gotta do to remember that. Just know that it's either this way or this way that he's going. Technically it's more like this way, but anyway, you know, different planes. So when it's like this, when it's this situation and then this situation, that's gonna do something else, which is that donut right there. Okay, the circle, and then we got the flip. The front flip. Okay, so I don't know, I'm gonna be able to catch it. It's like super fast. My reflexes are too good. You'll never crush my head. Yeah, channel tracks. Okay, so it's the width of the hitbox. Okay, so basically here you want to go into the hitbox. When you see that second one, so here I would see, okay, I was doing the regular first circle, And then now it's gonna do, oh, it's the flip. This is when, see, people already start running in because they've basically memorized the pattern. So that is a donut, okay? So take a hit, and then you also get a Vuln stack if you don't make it. Okay, he's going in a circle on the side. I'm gonna call it circle and flips, okay, because that's how I think of it. Okay, so now he's doing flips. So that's a donut AoE, but then we also have these AoEs on some of the people. And so you go in. Oh man, that startled me for a moment. I was like, is my desktop about to turn to blue screen of death? Okay, so here you want to go into the main circle to dodge that first. And then spread for this lightning one. Poor person died. I think they got hit with the they had the AoE thing, but they also probably, yeah, they were outside the hitbox, so they got hit with the outside thing, got another Vuln stack, and then when the AoE on them went off, they died. Okay, so after that, we've got these AoEs here. Was it basically just planted? Okay, so here. Yeah, looks like AoEs will go on other random people. So they'll drop, so watch out for those. Oh, my allergies. Okay, now he's doing the flip. Okay, and watch for the second one. Okay, double flips. Double flips. Okay, so this is gonna be a different one. This is gonna be a T shape. Okay, so your safe spots are gonna be in the intercardinals. Intercardinal of the relative to the hitbox. Like technically, because the main tank is pointing the boss, like standing over here on the northeast way. Yeah, they're like over here. Okay. It would be the cardinals that are safe relative to the stage. So, you know, if that's how you understand it, okay, cool. But if you don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, then maybe you just think of it boss relative. And so boss relative would be whatever is the corners of where the boss is facing. So if this is the boss's north, and this is the boss's south, this is east, and this is west, then northwest is safe, northeast is safe, southeast is safe, and southwest is safe. So intercardinals, that's what that's called. If you get more into raiding, people will say things like that a lot more. Whoa, it looks like somebody died. Let's see, WW. Oh yeah, they were like straight up, they went in because they probably thought that it was going to be a donut, and they already had 2 Vuln stacks, and so, or they already had 1 Vuln stack, so they got hit with both of these things because they were at the intersection, so they got more Vuln stacks and just died. Okay, so this fight can be tricky just because you really do have to look at the boss's animation to know what the tells are, as opposed to like kind of other fights where, wait, what was that again? Oh yeah, they had 1 Vuln stack before. So yeah, all of that added up, they died. They also had a shield, so it does a lot of damage. Yeah, what was I saying? This fight can be difficult because typically in other raids and fights and stuff, like up till now, we've kind of seen the stuff with just cast bars and like the telegraph stuff lasts longer, so you have time to react to it. But this one, you really have to look at the animation of the boss. Okay, here now we've got people with AoEs, so we want to spread those out. It would be better actually if you move them into the corner if you can, because these plant themselves. So I got hit with that. Yeah, this person did too. Immediately you want to run out. because these will stay there. And let's do something too. Okay, I thought there was some other stuff that was happening. It was just the boss animation. Yeah, so the ice things will plant themselves there, and see they actually start growing bigger. Now the boss, while that's happening, while I was running away from that, the boss was like doing its stuff, right? So it's doing a flip. See, do you see that glowing thing? Because it kind of looks like it's hitting me, but I'm just walking by it, right? Like this stuff. I think it is just, I don't think I'm getting hit with this. Yeah, I'm getting like heals and stuff. So it's probably just a coincidence that I'm running right next to this stuff. So it did a flip, and then the second one it does another flip, and so that means it's gonna be the inner cardinals are safe. So the ice thing is growing a lot, so you want to be careful with that. Now the boss goes away, and we got fireballs. Okay, so at this point, you definitely don't want to be where the ice is. Okay, the boss is, you gotta pan your camera around to figure out where the boss is. The boss is over here right now, and so that means he's gonna cleave this entire side. So this whole side's not gonna be great, and so we're gonna hang out on this side. Knowing we're gonna be on this side, I'm gonna take a look at the fireballs over here and figure out where my safe spot's gonna be. So I'm panning my camera around to find the gaps between them. And I'm like, okay, there's a gap here, here, here. I got some gaps here, here, here. Most people are staying here, okay? So you find the gap, and then it alternates until you move to the next one. Okay, so there are fireballs. The first ones are along two sides, and then after a moment, the other two sides populate some fireballs. So that's where we're getting 2 sets of those. See, like this side over here. This showed up like a few seconds after. So the first set goes off. The boss also rushes that entire side of the stage. Then we go into the second safe spot. Okay. Now we've got this little dude here, but then we also got all these like add immortal key things. So we want to go around and destroy all of them. This is the DPS check. The boss's Aether is increasing. And so the higher that is, the bigger raid wide we will take later. Just like all the other fights we've had. Okay, the main tank should be taking care of this thing. It's gonna do some cleaves. Watch, it'll do a big like icy cleave. So you want to make sure you're not standing in front of it. Watch here. See, this is a big cleave there. So make sure as you're going around focusing these extra adds down that you don't stand in front. And it did this thing. Oh, my cat stretched and I thought she was kicking me. The add, in addition to that front cleave, will do this rhyme wreath thingy, which is a raid wide. The little raid wide. Okay, so, and then so that little cleave in the front there. Okay, so now like the tank is turning the little boss around, so that while everyone's taking care of these ones, they don't get cleaved with the thing. Okay, so Rhyme Wreath is the okay, see the cone, front cone thing. Okay, cool. We took care of all that stuff, and so now everyone focuses on the dragon. Okay, now that that's done, we're gonna, you know, prepare ourselves for the big raid wide. It looks pretty cool, huh? Main tank is turning the boss around again. This time they're north. They're facing north. Tail end is gonna do a tank buster swipe. Yeah, this person ran up here because they thought maybe the tail was gonna swipe, but it's the tank buster thing. It takes a lot of health, so I want to mitigate for that. Okay, here we're gonna get these AoEs with arrows, and with this arrow it's gonna continuously go in a certain direction. So you want to get out of the way of that line. And here's another one. Consider it a line AoE, okay? It's gonna keep going this way. We're gonna get a bunch of them, so there's gonna be a lot of dodging here. Once I see that stuff has gone off, then I'll know I can run behind it. But this one's here, so I'm like, okay, never mind, I'm not running that. So I'm probably gonna go this way, because by the time this goes off, it goes here, then I should be able to safely go over there. JK, I went that way. Wow. So I was confident, so I went. Okay, so you do have some time, and there's like a bit of a gap, right? So here. There's a gap between this one and this one, and so I'm just gonna hang out in this kind of sliver while the other ones go off. Okay, but then there's an AoE underneath me, and so I gotta get out of the way of that. And then at this point I'm kind of scanning the stage to see if there's any other exo player thingy. Oh, this person's having a hard time. Let's see, what were they doing? They were kind of running all over the place. Okay, they were next to me at first, and then they stayed there. And they're trying, I think, okay, so they're right here. Okay, they ended up getting hit with one of them. And then they went out of the way. But then it looks like there's another one coming towards them. Yeah. It looks like they got hit with the other one. So there's a lot of dodging there. I would say that for this whole thing, just stay focused on just like one or two columns instead of like the entire stage, because then you'll get confused. So I was just focused, like, so originally I was talking about this one and this one, but what I actually did is I just focused on like from here to here. I just looked at these two columns, and I was patient, and I waited for them to come towards me, and then I went to the safe spot. Okay, this blinking thingy means the floor is gonna turn icy soon. Okay, so we got thin ice. And so you're gonna be sliding around like these people are. Okay, and then we've got him spinning in a circle. And then doing a flip. So this is inside the hitbox for the donut AoE. Ach, right. Oh, this is just some flaming stuff, so yeah, so you want to just dodge that. At the same time, he's doing a flip. So don't get too distracted, okay? So there's two flips, so that means you gotta go to the inner cardinals. I got hit with that, and then you also have people with the AoEs you gotta dodge. The music's so hype, caught some people dead. Okay, let's see that one more time. So this is very loud, you know, visually, and so your eyes can look at that, but you also need to be paying attention to this. So it is a flip. Oh, we're also at an angle again, and so, you know, you have to be mindful of that depending on how the tank is positioning the boss. You can't just rely on, oh, it's inner cardinals, okay, I'll just stand right here. No, it's a little different because of the way that the boss is. facing. Okay, so dodge that and then dodge the people with the AoEs. The boss goes away. Okay, we've got these flare things again. This one's gonna go this way. I'm panning my camera around. I see the boss here. I'm like, okay, so everything here is gonna get cleaved. So I'm gonna stay on this other side. Okay, this one's here is going that way. The next one is here. So I'm gonna try to just wait over here. See if that will work out. Yeah. Okay, so the next one was down here. So I'm gonna wait for the first one to go out, and then I'm gonna run this way. Should get away from stuff. That should be good. Okay, now he shows up right there, and so I'm like, okay, never mind, I'm gonna go the other way now. And see, like, other people are continuously moving, and I kind of just try to wait it out, because I can't attack the boss or anything right now. There's nothing I can really do. And so, instead of moving, I stay put every now and then, just to assess the situation. Okay, and the boss is back. So we go back to regular business. Circle. Another circle, so you just get out of the way. It's a circle AoE. Earthshakers is spread out, or away from people with those. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure that the tank for that one probably positioned it kind of offset, so that it seemed like we had more space to dodge things because we're at the diagonal, but you know, that might be directionally challenging for some people, so just be mindful of that. And since I have this footage, let's go through this. I'll try to just call things out, do it in real time. Circle. Circle. So get out of the way. That's a circle AoE. I really wanted to run into this wall to see if I would die. My cat is like, yeah. Okay, again, we got a circle. Another circle. So it's a circle AoE. Earthshakers, spread out a bit. You don't overlap. So it looks like people who oh wait. Okay, never mind. I thought that the people who got hit with the Earthshakers who didn't have the Earthshaker thingy got the damage chance, but that's probably just because they got hit with the other thing. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, this is the Earthshakers you spread out. More stack together and stay put for a bit. Ripple. A flip. This is inside the hitbox. Circle. Look at this, guys. Okay, this is the outside circle thing. Avoid the people with the AoEs. Avoid these extra AoEs. Are these Rogans or no Hrothgars? Just like, yeah, there's like 3 Hrothgars here. Okay, I got distracted just looking at the Hrothgar. sorry. I was trying to count them because I think one of the healers is also a Hrothgar. Okay, I got distracted. Oh, there's also a frog. Look, there's like a yellow frog. Okay. I've been making guides too long. Okay, there's a flip. There's another flip. Okay, so the inner cardinals. Whoa, is there another Hrothgar as a tank? Okay, spread out. Spread out away from these. Okay, there's a flip. And then another flip, so inner cardinals. Ooh, this ice thing spreads out. See, and I was there, so you get a deep freeze, so you can't do anything for a few seconds. Okay, boss is on that side, so there's kind of a lot. You kind of gotta run all the way over there like that. If you try to run through this, you're gonna get frozen. So this is also where you kind of want to plant those ice things off to the side. Yeah, so you definitely want to run away from the side the boss is on. Wow, you get hit with a lot of damage. I almost died. And you get separation. What does that do? Also, since I was almost gonna die, I decided to run against this. You don't actually die with that. But, okay, so we're taking care of these keys. I feel like I have looked up that move before, so while you watch that, I'll search it. Separation. Maximum HP is reduced, something like that. Okay, sure. Yeah. So we're just taking care of these ads, right? Watch out for the cone from the dragon, and then we've got those little raid wides and stuff. Ah. Oh, and my cat is laying on the spacebar wheel. Oh, the frog's wearing the chocobo outfit, I think. Okay, we also got a raid wipe. Dude, there's like 5 Hrothgars here. Tail end's a tank buster. Okay, these little AoE flare things, watch out for them. See, I wait next to one and then I go into the safe spot. Like after it left, and then I just stay there. And I don't even worry about any of the other ones. Okay, AoE spread out. I think it was at this point where I just had, there was all these Hrothgar and I was like, what the heck? Oh, they're all the same. Or they're the same race. Okay, careful when you're moving. We got the circle. It's a flip. Okay, go inside the hitbox. I was too slow. This thingy, it'll be 2 of the flame things. Yeah, people are taking hits just from that. I tried to run into it to see if I would take damage. I was too slow. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay. Cool. After that would be the, you know, the spinny thing. Yeah, we saw this. So it would just be more variations of things we've already seen. So just compile all that together. Okay. So that's a fight. Oh yeah, I think I showed earlier, right? Like I tried running out of the thing, but it's just a wall. You won't actually die, so that's fine. Okay, bye.